Hi students, hope that you are all keeping fine and staying safe. During this lockdown time, teachers are trying to reach out to you through the video lessons and make up as far as possible for the class days we have already lost. So try to make the best use of these video lessons. During this time, I will be handling your English grammar classes. In class 6, we have Grammar Gear published by Cambridge University Press as our textbook. Relevant pages from the textbook will be uploaded in the class-wise notes section of the school app. You can watch the video lessons a couple of times and then read the pages from the textbook. You can also do the exercises given there. I shall also send you a link for Google Forms where some exercises will be available. Now, let us go to today's lesson. Chapter 1 of our textbook is about functions of nouns as subject and object. Usually in a sentence, a noun functions as its subject or object. We are going to learn about it in detail in this chapter. First of all, let us look at some sentences. Water freezes. The mystery has been solved. The farmers are ploughing their fields. Look at the underlined words: water, the mystery, the farmers. They are nouns or noun phrases, and they tell us what the sentences are about. So, the part of a sentence that tells what or who the sentence is about is called the subject. Let us read it once again. The part of a sentence that tells what or who the sentence is about is called the subject. In the examples given above, sentence 1 tells us what freezes, water. Sentence 2 tells us what has been solved, the mystery. And sentence 3 tells us who are ploughing their fields. And the answer is the farmers. Thus, water, the mystery, and the farmers are the subjects of sentences 1, 2, and 3 respectively. Now, let us try to understand the subject of a sentence in detail. The subject of a sentence may be a noun. For example, pets fill the house with love. Look at the highlighted word, pets. It is a noun, and that noun functions as the subject of that sentence. Secondly, a noun phrase. What is meant by a noun phrase? Noun phrase means a group of words that functions as a noun. Let us look at an example. The howling wind frightened us all. I hope you have noticed the words in bold letters. The howling wind. In this group of words, the head word wind is a noun. So we call this group of words, that is the howling wind, a noun phrase. And this noun phrase functions as the subject in this sentence. Thirdly, a pronoun. A pronoun also can function as the subject of a sentence. For example, they entertained us all. Here, the pronoun they functions as the subject of the sentence. Thus, we have learned that a noun phrase, or a pronoun may function as the subject of a sentence. Compound nouns. Students, you must also understand that sometimes a subject may be made up of two or more nouns, noun phrases, or pronouns joined together by a conjunction. These form the compound noun. Here are some examples. Oxen and donkeys are beasts of burden. In this sentence, oxen is a noun, donkeys is also a noun, and they are joined by the conjunction and. And thus, both these nouns together have become a compound noun, and this compound noun, that is oxen and donkeys, functions as the subject of this sentence. Let us look at another example. My elder brother or younger sister might come along. My elder brother is a noun phrase, and younger sister is also a noun phrase. They are joined by the conjunction or. Thus, they become a compound noun and functions as the subject of the sentence. My elder brother or younger sister might come along. The third example will be, he and I have common friends. He, I, both are pronouns, and they are joined by the conjunction and. Here also, both pronouns together function as the subject of the sentence. So once again, remember that a subject may be made up of two or more nouns, noun phrases, or pronouns joined together by a conjunction, and we call them compound noun. That is it about noun as subject. And now let us learn how a noun functions as object. Noun as object. Consider this example. A florist sells flowers. In this sentence, a florist is subject and sells is the verb. The action conveyed by the verb sells is performed by the subject, a florist. It means that subject is the doer of the action conveyed by the verb. Sometimes, the action performed by the subject in a sentence affects or is received by a noun, noun phrase, or pronoun. Sometimes, the action performed by the subject in a sentence affects or is received by a noun, noun phrase, or pronoun. Here in this sentence, the action indicated by the verb sells is received by the noun flowers. Thus, we understand that the noun, noun phrase, or the pronoun that is affected by or receives the action indicated by the verb in a sentence is called the object of the verb. Once again, the noun, noun phrase, or the pronoun that is affected by or receives the action indicated by the verb in a sentence is called the object of the verb. Now let us see how we find the object of a verb. To find the object, ask whom or what after the verb in the sentence. To find the object, ask whom or what after the verb in the sentence. Consider these examples. Sia cooked some food. Cooked what? Some food. So, when we ask the question what after the verb cooked, we get the answer some food, and that some food is the object of the verb cooked. Let us look at another example. The woman hugged the baby. Hugged whom? The baby. So when we ask the question whom after the verb hugged, we get the answer the baby, and that is the object of the verb hugged. So students, today we have learned how nouns function as subject and object in a sentence. Here we end our lesson today, and you can do the exercises given in pages 2 and 3 of the textbook. I shall also send you a link for Google Forms in class notes or homework section of the school app. Attempt all the questions there and submit the answers. And have a good day.